Hello, everybody! It's me, Carmine DeStefano, the Bookman. In 2007, Sony computer entertainment developers, small Sun developer company Naughty Dog put together a game that was part treasure hunting, part cave crawling, and with a little gunfighting. Kind of like what Tomb Raider was supposed to be until they focused solely on Lara's tits. So they fashioned a game around an everyman. An everyman that could speak ancient languages and knows more about treasure than most people ever dreamed possible. They named him Nathan Drake. This is the first installment of 3 games I will review in this special month, Uncharted Drake's Fortune. Did their idea pan out as well as they hoped? Well, let's take a look at it together. Shall we? Game opens in the bottom of the ocean, where we find...
I am here off the coast of Panama, where we just recovered what we believe to be the coffin of legendary explorer Sir Francis Drake.
These are heroes, Elena Fisher and Nathan Drake.
And apparently Francis Drake didn't have any children.
Well, history can't be wrong, you know.
Sound familiar? That's Nolan North. You know.
I've only spent the past 3 fucking weeks inside that machine.
That Nolan North. Real Treasure is predecessor Sir Francis Drake's diary filled with treasure hunting secrets. Nate then sees...
Pirates?
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 Don't try to hide, Billy. You know what we want.
Right away you get a solid taste of the gunfighting mechanics as you fight through these thugs long enough to jump ship. That's when Sully comes along to save both Nate and Elena. They head off to safer waters. There, Sullivan points out...
Only, we got one little problem.
They're not going to...
Promise you that... Son of a bitch.
Oh shit, they did. Now it's time to find El Dorado. This is where we get a feel for the platforming controls as Nathan finds his and Sully's way down into these hidden ruins. With use of Drake's diary, Nate is able to find a secret passage that leads to a ship. Inside, he finds a map pointing out the location of El Dorado. Nate's not the only one interested in this.
Hello.
Hey! Friends of yours, Sully?
I'm Gabriel Roman.
Yeah, I know who you are, asshole.
They have the map. Now, what will they do with our heroes?
Cardinal. Poker. With the soft cushion.
Actually, this guy apparently shoots Sully dead, while Drake runs off into...
Whoa there, cowboy.
Nice shot. Now he and Elena have the map, so it's off to the location where they run into...
What the hell was that?
Anti-aircraft fire? This is so not cool!
Elena and Nate get off the plane before it crashes. However, they get separated. You fight through Mercs to find her parachute, but not her. While Nate is seeking clues towards the treasure's locale, he comes across one of his ancestors' old tools. Through it, he sees...
Elena!
Hey, there she is.
He's shot down, then imprisoned. That's okay, 'cause...
I know I'm not a big-time treasure hunter like you, but I doubt you're gonna find El Dorado in there. How'd you get yourself in this mess?
Trying to rescue you, as a matter of fact.
Afterwards, we meet an old associate of Nate's, Eddie Raja. Great, now... Shoot down vehicles until Eddie traps you. Nate comes up with an escape plan that's rather insane. He begins to doubt the need to find this treasure, though Elena isn't too keen on giving up so easily. Still, she seems to go along with it as they drive this boat through hostile waters. Eventually, they come across a spot with an old ship manifest, detailing the capture of the large golden structure that is El Dorado. Nate and Elena split up for a while. When they reunite, she shows Nate video evidence that Sully's not dead and possibly working with the enemy. Now, let's go get Sully.
Don't fall! Don't fall! Hey, that was terrific. I'm pretty good at this.
Fight more goons till we reach another boat! Oh, come on. Who'd want to go through this torture again?
We're going on a boat. We're going on a boat.
Nate and Elena find the enemy base of operations. Inside, they see Sully hanging with the Kingpin. Sully then explains to them what happened.
You are not gonna believe this. Huh?
No way! Old Francis took a bullet for you.
Yeah.
I thought this kind of thing only happened in the movies.
Yeah, well, it still hurt like a son of a bitch, I'll tell you that.
I bet.
Anyway, once they realized I wasn't dead, I convinced Roman that they would never find the treasure without me. So I've been trying to mislead him ever since.
Time to find that treasure before the enemy gets their sticky fingers all over it. Nate eavesdrops on Eddie ranting and raving about a curse before his associate cuts him out of the deal. This should give Nate and Elena a chance. Deep inside the catacombs, they find...
It's Drake. He never found it. He just died here.
Oh, Nate, it looks like you could use a little pick-me-up.
Harry. No. Harry. No. Come on, Harry. You're up.
Further along their travels, Drake runs into Eddie as well as these mutant fuckers. Now you have to move fast while shooting these resilient cocks down until Eddie gets captured by one and dragged into the abyss. When Elena finally gets you out of Dodge, you land upon the previous Seeker's headquarters. Inside you see El Dorado, along with the cause of its curse. Heading back to Elena, Nate sees the enemy has her.
Yeah. Keep smiling, asshole. I'll see you soon.
With Sully, Nate finds the head honcho, then is captured and forced to watch him unleash the true power of El Dorado. Inside is a mummified person with breath so bad it turns people feral. This is what the lead merc wanted from El Dorado the whole trip. Unfortunately, the inhabitants aren't too thrilled with him taking El Dorado off the land. They get off ground in time, but Drake jumps on board as well. Now it's time for the final showdown. You beat the crap out of each other a few times before knocking the son of a bitch out and saving Elena. He tries to kill you until...
Adios, asshole.
Good death catchphrase, but it's not this one.
You started it.
Then we see him drop while Elena and Nate are approached by Sully, who has a boat with tons of gold. Elena and Drake share a tender moment together before we fade to black. Now you can play through again to search for all 60 small treasures lying around to unlock bonuses. And that's pretty much it. So what did I think of this game? It's one of the better titles you will ever play. It really does capture everything there is to treasure hunting. The puzzles are challenging, the climbing and environment layouts are fantastic, having the Drake Diary as a consistent tool throughout is clever as well. The characters are excellently written, especially Nate himself. Nolan North is one of the better voiceover video game performers out there right now. He can go from proud to panicky, from sure to shitless, so seamlessly. The story is gripping, the threats are realistic. I love how the music sets the tone of the scenarios as well. This game too, however, is extremely challenging. Most of the areas are terribly dark, leading to fatal steps. This, of course, adds to the realism and inherent danger of cave hopping. However, the controls can sometimes lead to cheap deaths. Cover can be an issue, as is maintaining grip on ledges. There are tons of death sequences that you'll go through before getting it right. Still, the payoff is well worth it. Overall, Drake makes a hell of a debut, but what adventures await him in the future? You'll have to wait till next week when I review Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. Thank you all for watching. I have more for you soon to come, so stay tuned, take care, and have a great day.
You started it.